Welcome back, everyone, to more Farming Sim 22. As I die going across the road in a house that isn't mine. I don't know why I always spawn there, but it's really annoying. Yeah, we're back, trying to attempt to see what we can do with our lovely contracts that need to be done. Can't remember if that needs to be dumped or not, or what have you, but yeah, we do have a line of soy that still needs to be taken off here, but once we get everyone activated and figured out and organized, whatever the hell we're doing, we're basically finishing off our soybean season here and whatnot. We also have a cotton field we're working on. We still have actually, I think, some cotton that we're taking off right away. Alright, this guy can go. There we go. One guy activated. Alright, we were doing a bunch of other stuff here. Yeah, hire that guy. Alright, we do want automatic. Love how it gets like 2,500, then zip right back down and fills up the other side. Oh, we do have some bales going here. Like, this is a huge field as well. That's my grain truck. I should be pretty good on that guy for a little bit yet. Forklift. Yeah, right, that's right. We got that working. Well, at least at the moment, that's what is working. Still have 5 freaking bales of cotton here. I think we did actually get all this. Oh, yes, right. Yeah, let's get going on the spraying. Only 8% left of the spray. I'm gonna have to dart out there. I wonder, somebody mentioned before about my one truck. I think it was actually for the Western Star. The tank. If the tank was universal, like if that could actually do chemical sprays and stuff like that. The other thing would have been carts, like our trailers, our main trailers for the truck, which is part of the Lizard Wrinkler box type stuff. I don't think it does. Tanks in general. Transport, no. Miscellaneous, maybe? Yes. Yep, we can do that. It is a bit pricey on that, but I think we can buy it. Because he is rapidly out of freaking spray. There's my truck. I actually don't have a chemical trailer per se, so this is actually good for us in general. We can head up, we can buy a chemical container, we can buy spray somewhere, or load up spray, then haul it out to the sprayer, and then at least we can, as the sprayer runs down low on chemical spray, we can at least fill it up, get our fields up to that higher average, and then we can go from there. We are working on November 1st. So I'd have to say he's probably, yep, out of spray. Okay, let's see what we can do. Unfortunately, even though most of the chemical sprays is a petroleum byproduct, we don't actually have any chemicals with our refinery. It's not what our refinery is focused on. If I can. Nope, that's not what I want. That little cube is not going to fill up much for that. I think that one was just for seed. But we can buy spray Meridian from here. It's going to be expensive, but if we fill up the trailer, we use what we use for our fields, then we can figure it out from there. Right now for our contracts, we have 2 contracts. There's another cotton field. We will accept that one. That one is field 80. Oh, no, field 7. Which one's field 7? Oh, we're back to field 7 again. So apparently he's now victim? He's victim south. Don't you know? Alright. I'm gonna say 25,000 liters right now of prime stuff. Herbicide is gonna be enough. At least the stuff that has been sprayed is looking better, and of course I got 4 other fields that require it. That's why I bought the sprayer that I did. Should be close enough. See how this works. Maybe. Alright, let's just do this for now. That way if I fold it, maybe I can get right next to it. Maybe that's the secret right there. Nothing of that's making a difference. Nope, not really making any difference. Unless I'm on the wrong side, that might make the difference. let's try that. Alright. Of course it's right out, so... Okay, we gotta go back over to here and offload the soybeans that are radically full. However, I didn't look. I didn't look to see where the next cotton's going. If that's going to Viking Transit or the Viking Horde or not. It is going to Bloomengart. Actually, that works out pretty good because anything extra I can just give to Bloomengart. Field 21 also needs to be baled. That would be good. That one would be good. Okay, so how the balls do we get this thing to accept the spray from the tank? Unless it's back. Nope. Not seeing a spout on this thing at all. Any which way. Is there a tank I can build at the whatchamadiwicker? Silos. Filling area. It's different kinds of silo packs. Open pastures, TMR. Not really seeing anything that would be considered a chemical. Maybe silo extensions. Supplementary water tank milk container. Can be filled with fertilizer, can be filled with different products. Liquid fertilizer tank. A liquid fertilizer tank, one would think you could do it the other way. We can try it. Okay, let's just do it like that. Because essentially that's where we bought the stuff from anyway, so let's see if we can put it in there and then use the sprayer to fill up. Or is it all mute point? Apparently mute point. Apparently mute. Sometimes it's quicker. Sometimes. Alright, took him out of the field. Let's grab the... Nope, not that one. Not that. That. Instead of buying the containers, let's see if I can just fill up at the other. Short answer, no. So it begs the question, if I did this then, pallets. If I bought one. I just relatively got close to it and it worked. Now I'm curious. Apparently it only works with that. Alright, let's just... Right. So cans it is. Back to using just horsepower. To the point when I'm stuck. Although this did work to a point to getting it up and around. And I was attached to it. Nice. Alright, let's help everything along. Alright, that's better. Okay, we got moving. We had it moving. Okay, we had it moving. We got stuck again. Let's grab the... Grab it from the back end here and move it. Or not. Every day. Bit different trying to get things unstuck. Oh, he's at the end. Well, the truck's right here. I might as well just grab the truck and dump him. Nah, that should be good enough. Don't make me start the train to just pull it off. There we go. There we go. The momentum. Alright, we've turned around successfully. Alright, so we look like this, we go here, we go to here. We can demolish this tank. We don't get much out of it, but doesn't look like much of a tree, but it'll stop you dead. Now can I go here and stupid thing fills you, but now we have the other problem. Alright, let's just take a look here. What actually can I do within regards to that? Since that clearly didn't work. Viking Horde. I can sell it at the Viking Horde. And apparently buy the crates. Alright, well, let's attempt to cross paths and get over there again. Ain't much of a hill, but it's enough that it actually it's steeper than one would think. Myself turned around here. So if I hop on up here, quasi. Oh, I fell through. There we go. I do it. Now, this is fun. We spent most of the night trying to figure out how that fucking works. I guess I do have a forklift right here. Alright, well, we moved that quite a ways. Alright, that didn't move much, but that oddly helped more than you think. Almost need it up and over. I don't know if it'll do. Oh yeah, it did. Okay. Okay, we're back connected again. Alright. Okay, it's up in the air. Do you think I have enough bite? I do. Okay, that was actually fairly wild. I can't actually see all the way behind me, so I'm hoping I can just wheel my way around here. Perfect. Now let's drive forward and see if we can get rid of this. Okay, forklift not helping. Why is it everything I do tonight just seems to get everything stuck? Crying aloud, now I'm stuck in the hood. Can't finish spraying because I got frickin' truck stuck. Then I get truck unstuck. Then I get the forklift stuck. Then I get that out. and sell it. At least we get some of our money back. Alright, so back to this. Let's buy a couple of those. Alright, well, at least we made back 50,000 of our fertilizer, since that plan didn't work. Let's refill these as they come. That appears to be way easier. Okay. Ready to cross the road from the other. Still gotta move the truck, but okay. I'm not even sure where the soybeans are supposed to go. Where is the soybean supposed to go? That's cotton. It's a spinnery. Soybeans are going to Bloomingart. Okay. Oops, that was the one I was supposed to go with. That there. Alright, that was our sprayer. 99. We'll work with that. Alright, map. So those weeds look dead. Those ones look alive. So that must mean somewhere along these lines. Okay, that looks about right. Yep, pretty close. Might be off by a little bit, but I think we only have a couple more back and forth on field 88, and then we're done. We just have that little strip on the other side to do, and then we're good to go on that side. Haul this down, fill this up, then I think we can start doing the flat deck. We can start hauling field 88 out, or not 88, 99 out. start hauling this. Oh, I got really close to that line. I think we're pretty good on it. Yeah, field 99 is almost half. And then the field we're on, which is this guy, is, yeah, just about done then. Just that strip. And we can haul it out. And I could fertilize this whole field. And it's good. Appears to be full on that cart. I would have to say this is probably close enough. If I could get out of here between the tires of the tractor, then we should be able to haul this guy. And whatever's left on this guy for the soy, we're just gonna haul down to our own mill and make into flour. It's free anyways. It's not like it's our own stuff. Definitely gonna take off that little strip before we're done. No point wasting that. Doing the long haul trucking to Bloomingard. Now somebody said that I could actually, even though I don't own those businesses, change the names to something that I would recognize more. I don't know if that's possible or not, but we could try it. Like, instead of Bloomingard, we could change it to Wholesale Exporters or something like that, or... Okay, this guy's driving me nuts. Alright. This guy's going down the road. Yeah. Saving. He's fair ways yet. That's the oil mill as it stands. And that I'm not sure if I can because I don't own the land that it's sitting on. Because that's the oil mill. I'm assuming these bins and everything are part of Blumengart. I'm not seeing anything that actually shows me that I can change it. $27 months old. See the grain mill and everything else. Oop. It's been 100% transported. We made a little income off of it, but the rest of the soy, again, since we had that oops with that other field, we're just going to make into flour. And the little bit of difference, because I mean, soybean, when we look at it, let's actually take a look at it. Soybeans, Blumengart is 1102. Viking Horde is actually 1128. And then you look at flour. 1128 again. So it's almost actually better to just sell the soybean. So I guess maybe let's sell the soybean. I want to buy this and sell this. I don't know what kind of industry I want to put there though. Oh crap. Came up over to that edge and I felt it. This way. But yeah, it can't. Yeah, we're stuck. Oh, we're stuck. Yeah, move this anyways. It's kind of my plan to move it over here. Cutting corners apparently does not work. Loud, I can't even. There we go. Sometimes just lifting the end up, just that every little bit helps. moving forward. Just move backwards. I don't want to reset because then I lose all the grain that's in it. Biggest help would be just cut that right out of the way. Alright, now can I back in and turn? It's trying to turn. It is slowly moving. Alright, trying to back up. There we go. Okay, briefly I need to get to my other tractor. Find the combine and dump it. It's still got another strip to go yet. So I should be able to finish this down, then come back up the other piece and we should be done this field. By then I should have the other truck free. That'll be the fourth item we've got stuck tonight. There is no winning. None. None whatsoever. Everything must stick. Yeah, that's far enough. This guy's getting increasingly close. Oh, that's where I left him. That's a whole lot of nope. Well, this tree is cut down when you think it should frickin' fall. Apparently not. Okay, let's just sell this tree real quick. And yes, I am aware it's about 229 kg. That was only 51 bucks worth, but got out of my way. I think it was the sprayer that finished. Yeah, I believe it was the sprayer that finished. My D key apparently is sticking. There we go. So you just gotta press really hard down on it and it releases. And yeah, sometimes it doesn't. Maybe we'll offload that one first. Alright. Yeah, he's just finishing up that one. No, he's not done. He gets stuck in the building. Why he went that far, I don't know. Didn't have to. I gave him a lot of berth. Okay, there we go. Okay, that one's set. Looks like it's going crooked, but it could just be me. I'm gonna park this guy over here. The combine's just about there anyways. All that effort just to get rid of the frickin' soybeans. On the plus side, we are just about done. Just maximizing the amount of soybeans we can get. done, so. Well, we got about half tank left. We're not that bad with this combine yet. I think we could probably finish that stretch too, but since I brought the grain cart down, I might as well offload. Alright, let's see if I can line this up. Because in theory, this should be pretty close to the width. No, actually. It's actually a little bit narrower. That contract on 88 is finished. It is, but we're making sure we get all of our bang for our buck out of it. This guy should be pretty close. I guess we only, I was gonna say, I thought we had 3 or 4 still. No, we still have 3. I'll probably do these ones, it's not that bad. Once I refill it with the pickup truck. I'll drive this to the other end of the field because that's where I'm going to need it next. FYI, field 88 is a long ass field. I feel like I've been driving it for miles. And here we are waiting for the combine. Basically, that one's done, which is cool. We did actually finish one contract tonight, which actually does make me have warm, gooey feelings and everything else. So I'm happy with that. So besides getting stuck, one thing I should do, thinking about while I wait for this, building things at my place, should be going north. There's always sirens in that house. There's always sirens. Just go all the way up north here. All the way up north. There we go. So like this area in particular, I should do some landscaping. I should basically soften the whole area. Brush size. Same with out here. And same with this whole area right here. Where these lumps were. Ah, there's Combine. My D key is starting to tee me off a bit. Right. I did not say P, I said O. So much glare from everything else, can't see. Right. Ooh. Onwards. Please take this back to the farm, repair it, do all the good stuff. We burned through a ton of money lately. I thought for sure that sprayer wagon would have worked, but clearly it does not. That was a big bummer. Yeah, we'll drive this down. We'll switch it over across the road. We'll fill it up. We'll do all the fun stuff. And some eggs already there. I'm still contemplating, and I might do it in the wintertime. I might cut this collective chunk of trees out of here, disc up this part and whatnot. Thinking of replanting a pile of them in a different trove nearby, but just because it's getting tough getting the equipment down here. We can recycle a pile of it. And yes, I do like the trees. It's just in certain areas they're a pain in the ass. And actually, depending on it, I might actually. I've been kind of contemplating. I might try and plant a bunch of fruit trees and stuff in various locations. Worker C is completed. Has that been my sprayer guy again? Maybe. All we have left is the grain cart in the one area, right? I might be able to get through here. Yes. And by it, what I'm saying or thinking is, if we can, if we can get some of the stuff organized here, we could actually. Oh no, that wasn't sprayer. I would have to say that's probably. Yeah, it was. What the hell? Why is he down? Okay, we're by the second tree. Oh, third tree. Third tree? Yeah. Okay. Just got that little stretch left to do, and bam, it's done. And I could even do that. I like the John Deere, but I don't like the John Deere. It uses way more spray than it should, I think. Alright, all things done and totaled. Field 88 is done. Wouldn't mind doing field 21. Field 21 is 16 is probably getting close to being done. 21 should be up, yeah, right here. And we should make a pretty decent pile on field 21. Yeah, no, field 21 should be pretty good, and I don't think we should have any issues there. We could quickly swath that one down, rotate it, bale it, whatever they need. Unless it's silage bales, then it wouldn't be a problem anyways. There's maybe 3 or 4 of those there. I don't think we've had any extra guests here. No, we're still pretty good on water and food. Holsteins are still pretty good on food. We have 12,000 milk we need to move. Still good on food. Chickens. Oh, excuse me. My point exactly with these stupid trees. They're getting to the point where they're actually encroaching the road. If you're wondering, my D key is sticking. actually helped quite a bit. Well, it did. It's still stuck down more than the other ones. I mean, it still works, it's just stuck down more. Which is funny, because I use the D key all the time. Well, we don't have to get rid of the soybeans right away, but so long as I remember. We're back up to 912. The hell did that tree come from? Weird. Guess I should pull this out because we're just gonna pop it in right here. My phone just went ape shit. For what reason? We don't know. Alright. Well, we dumped that there. We actually have a pile of grain, or not grain, but cotton that has to go to Blumengard. And speaking of which, we better get that other guy back working again too. I might actually just park this guy here. There he is. What was that so hard about that? So he's back working. We get tons of freaking bales. And coming out of field 88, 100%. 100%. Ooh, we're getting low on hay. We're just going to take off of field 8, or 99, I guess it is now. And we're just going to haul it here and rail it up. It's just way easier. So, in that regards, while that guy's working, I don't actually need him sitting here. We can load that up, but we also got to load it up there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to line. That's not a big concern. We can deal with the soybeans at some point later. But we're gonna dump the cotton around here for now. So we're going to switch this out to here and here. 5 bales at a time, that should be about sufficient. I can't even remember too, when we look at contracts, field 99 is 73% hauled, which means we can actually probably haul what's on the field currently for field 88 off, and field 7 likely I could just truck it over, but this was actually from field 7 originally. And that's a tight corner for that big locomotive. Shift I. Plunk. Alright, let's go take a look. We have the forklift here, we can haul it. I did do some leveling out here, so it's nowhere near as bad as it once was, but it's still pretty bad. Really? Not a very big forklift, everyone. I don't even know if I can actually do this with this. Turns out, no. You know what? I might trade this little guy off. He is way too light for a lot of things. And yes, we do have still soybeans behind here. I can't combine it. I just, my equipment's too big. I can't get at it. Even with the other guy, it's not really worth it. It's finally time to sell the little Manitou. But Conscious Brain said no. I didn't want to have to buy a better one, but we're going to have to buy a better one. A Manitou. It is only a 4-ton. The Dunrich is an 8-ton. But the Komatsu is a 10-ton. Okay, the pink looks better than the red. But that looks about the best. I know, we're spending more money again. But yes, I do gotta go spray again. This is a much bigger forklift though. Also way faster. 53 kilometers an hour versus everything else. Look at the difference. Son of a bitch, stupid fucking ramp. Can we stay away from the ramp this time? Oh, we're stuck in the ramp. Okay. Can we ever get away from everything? Straight back. Straight. You fucker. You know what? Do it this way this time. How about that? Once we're over this stupid ramp. What? I don't have to worry about the trees up ahead. I removed them. My problem is I can't see. This is the fun that we have now is dum da dum da dum. Dum da dum da dum. Okay, we're across the road, we're fine. This one's on the forklift, it can't do anything. 4%. Gotta clean that up. We got a truck like a son of a bitch yet. Let me put this to the barn though. Let's do one thing at a time. Let's put some stuff away, shall we? I mean, there's nothing in there. We can't see the thing that's sitting right in front of us. Okay, I'll turn and make sure. There you go. Can't make that mistake twice, can you? The header back, I can do a bunch of other stuff. All the fun stuff. I'll put the header, or the combine actually away now. We'll pack it up and hide it in the barn. Because I'm pretty sure we're done with it for the season. I think I'm done with it for the season. Watch it not be done for the season. We don't know. It's possible. Alright, so that's put away. That's still there. I came up here for nothing with this stupid trailer, so we're going to sell the trailer. Because we don't need it. Not at all, not ever. We're not going to use it. Completed its task. I don't think he has. He just gave up at some point. Sell. Let's get my money back. So let's go try to find worker D. Oh, he's not done. He's not done. His biggest fucking problem right now is this. Is I have a square edge to finish up on. So let's give him something square to work with. There we go. Gave him something square to work with. Scare to work with. Scare. Alright, let's set him up and go back down again. Now the other thing, besides the railway and everything, that we want to work with, I got more to deal with there, but we need the other truck. Well, we do need that too. That one. But let's take a look at, now that I remember, not him, not him, not that one, not Swather yet, him. Let's go finish spraying this field, get this field done of our own. This is our own stuff. And then we can actually haul them down and do some more other stuff. Okay, we got 66% again. I get back straight out of here. Zoom, 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 zoom. X. I can go straight down here. Basically where it ends up. A little bit less than that. And I just have to go to the third tree on the other side of the field. Well, we'll finish this little section off. You know, when it's in wide spray mode, it's actually still tall enough that you can get a small size truck underneath, like a Sonoma. Ask me how I know this. I did it. I admit it. I did it one day. I actually drove underneath one. This is the slowest frickin' sprayer I think I've ever ran, though. So it should be not this one. Third one. Well, I still see dead stuff there. Hang on. Okay, we're just about done. So that's the third one. Yep. Okay. Alright. Let me drive back through this. This field's at least done. Well, that went off track pretty quick. I turned away for a couple seconds and apparently it was drifting towards the tracks at high rate of steam. That's fun. Alright, so the biggest thing that we need to focus on at this point in time is just getting the fields prepped for winter, which of course means spraying, which also means fertilizing. I do got a fertilizer cart, so we can go out and fertilize the hell out of our fields, which is good because we're going to. I am literally driving straight across my own stuff. Why? Because, well, it just makes sense to. After that point, it will be basically up to doing hay and our animals and stuff like that. Once we get to the point of after the season and everything, then it will start easing off again. Well, for a little bit. Right, there is pasture in my way. And FYI, I can see that frickin' bedroom for miles. Must be like mine. The glow, the mighty glow. Alright, down the road we go. I might as well, as much fertilizer as he has in him, we'll set him up on the one field. So I might as well start around. Almost go off here actually. And start opening it up. Because all this needs spraying. We might as well get rid of all the major pesty areas. One field at a time here. Especially with this rig, it doesn't actually take long. That one field is friggin' huge. And this one, that's not too bad. Okay, I'll just peg it there and just let her ride. So that one's ready to go for fertilizer. We got tons of fertilizer. I'm not worried about that. Even that, I'm not worried about. But I guess we should actually talk about the elephant in the room with it all. And that is to find... Oh, he's actually really close to finishing up. It's here somewhere. There it is. The elephant in the room is actually hiding from us. I know there's a fertilizer cart around here somewhere. Nope. Nope. That's another baler. No, that's a truck. Alright, so I know I have one. Owned items. Fertilizer spreader. Wow, it's literally behind me, is it? Is it attached to another tractor? Nope. Nope, it's just basically abandoned here. We do need more fertilizer on it, but open cover. Fill that guy right up. Alright, we're full. Okay, yes, I know the net is open. We're gonna burn down here to our fertilizer tank. We're going to load up on it because I know the spray kills the ground, so we might as well, as soon as we kill the weeds, we might as well spread the fertilizer anyways. Still loading. Still loading. Really? That's all I had in there? Okay. Because we do actually need to make more fertilizer. Close the cover. Can't remember, but I think it's something like this. Nope, does not say anything about the fertilizer. I think it actually is, but I'm not sure. I might pull it off just for now. Clearly what we have here is a failure of communication. Or a blatant fucking retard. What was it too? Alright, well, I will make a path for you. How about that? There. We'll set up doing that. Oh, he'll get there eventually. Alright, I know else can we do? Well, technically speaking, we could grab another bale. Oh, it's 4%. Speaking of which, oh, he's close. Actually, instead of picking up a bale, I could just go down and start picking those up. Because those ones are supposed to go to the spinnery. 100% they're supposed to go to the spinnery. Go through here, since we're 88%. There. Where am I going? Down to field 88. Let's see what we can do. Are you seriously stuck in the little tiny sign? Yes, I am. And down the road we go. Alright, turn the corner. Especially since he's just about done. We have a lot of freaking bales to haul out of here. It's gonna be a long haul for trucking. I already see him. Oops. Didn't we actually just harvest this field? Alright, let's take a look here. How many bales are up? Holy fuck. Alright. These are the leftovers from the spinnery. On the plus side, if there's too much, we can actually take what's out of this field and haul it up to the next one. And then get a bonus out of there just by hauling it to Bloomingard. Which is kind of what I'm hoping for. Not really what I wanted to do. Hit tab of mistake. Alright, looks like he is actually finishing that. C is what I want to do. Yeah. Alright, I'm just going to drive right down this edge of this cut. And we are going to haul in to the spinnery what we think is left. Worker age, which we know which one it is. He's done. Shift I. Fortunately. Okay, that's 56. Crap. Too close to the truck and it just picks a damn thing up again. Plus side, yeah, it doesn't take long before that's all good. Alright, away we go. Shift that friggin' gears. Okay, this one I know there's no trees in the middle, so we're good. I can truck all the way down here. Oh, we got tons of bales on this field. I haven't touched this field for hauling yet. And the bales that we start working with Bloomingard. Now the funny thing with that all is it originally came from field 7. I'm surprised it reset. All said and said. Worker H is complete. This time I'm thinking he is probably right. Get these 2 bales down here. Go. Another 4 bales. Actually, by the looks of things, we only got 4 bales down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 more truckloads and we're done this one. Roughly, that's what I can see anyways. Shift I to unload. We've embarked off. %. So the next one should be pretty close to finishing the contract, but you'll have 1 extra load too. may start at the back side of the field this time, just to work my way from long to short. This idea I have, I'd say it was a good one. Oh, there's still a pile of bales out here. More than I suspected. Really don't know where the unit disappeared to because I haven't seen it yet. Pretty cool to get this contract done tonight too. Wait a minute. Still fucking another strip here. Oops, I did find that little bastard, didn't I? What the hell? He's near the end, but he didn't do anything. That's where he ended up? That's just stupid. The hell? It dragged me towards the freaking tree and then just bounced me off. That's weird. Maybe the server's having issues. Alright. All you have to do is do that. Even that far out, just have to do that. Just enough. Never know, I might get one extra bale out of it. Weird as it is, I might. He's working diligently again. I stuck with him for a few minutes just to make sure that he was actually, you know, going to work. As we know from previous events that that is not always the case. But yeah, this should finish off the field, and then we have one potentially, but 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe potentially 9 bales left. Which is pretty decent for this field. Hey, any amount that I get extra is a bonus. Because it'll go up to Blumengard as a bonus. But it'll go against field 7, which we're going to try to do fully. And then what's ever left over, because we have enough for the spinnery for the whole year. Whatever's left over, we'll sell at Blumengard. And I hope that makes me the difference for losing that contract. Weird way to think about it, but I'm hoping that's the way it works. Hoping and believing is one thing. Alright, contract 99 is finished. Alright. There's 1,300 out of this one left. It's 1,200 out of this one. 1,290 out of this one. This one is a full 10,000. So the ones sitting in there are basically going to get chewed up from now till ever. And no, I'm not going all the way. Well, I guess I could. You go back out all the way to the field. Collect 2 more bales, sell them, or exchange them at Bloomingard. I guess that's a good way to put it. And go from there. I'll pick the last 2. Because at least then, whatever we get extra, we basically just whatever's extra is just extra. It's income. I'm hoping. Maybe. We have been screwed before, alright? Plus, don't forget, we have 4 other ones. Full only. Any. Ah. Went too far past it. That was the problem. Okay, worker B out of this field is finally done. And no, it's not worth trying to reload it. So we got 3 there and 7. So we can get all done in 2 more truckloads to Bloomingard. And that guy will go to the shops, get refilled with fuel, will be repaired, and then we can go. Almost to truck this guy straight up. Go. Unfortunately, there's a pile of trees ahead of me, so the decision is clear. 25,000 leasing cost, 1,300 property. Made 16, made almost 1,200 in property. Oops. That was the road I should go down. I'll just cut across my own field and all this straight up to Bloomingard. I did try. You guys saw it. I did try to change the names of them, but I think the biggest problem is I don't own the land. So it's done saving again. I don't own the land, so farmland, even though I technically own it, I don't own the structures. That's the problem. There's no point selling it either because it's not really worth anything. I don't want to do that on the right side again. Missed the forklift by inches. Shift I. Boom. 16%. So no matter what, we have to haul and harvest all of it. But it's a pretty good start for 16%. But I think that's going to be it for me tonight. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys have, and you're new here or you've been around for a while, think about hitting that subscribe button. Best way to support both channels. And of course, we are streaming on 2 channels, YouTube and Kick, simultaneously. So make sure to check out both channels. And of course, like we always say, subscribe, it's below the video on the YouTube side and the house curl in the bottom right corner. Some say that he is living inside of a cotton bale. It's so absurd, I think it's actually true. But if you do search in a cotton bale and you find the little house girl hiding out there, make sure to slap him upside the head and push that button and it pops out. And also flip over to the Kick side, do the same thing. All the stuff's underneath the video. The follow and subscribe. And of course, there's lots of goodies in the description below, so check that out as well. And we'll see everyone on the next stream. Take care, and thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Take care.